Did you know that every person is born with genius skills that gradually fade away as they grow up? By now, it is probably known how and why this happens. Famous writer and entrepreneur Brian Tracy has proven that the skill of genius can be brought back at any time. You just need to know how to do it. I've personally studied Brian Tracy's research and determined what specific habits help activate earning power. 2 of them are key. Be sure to watch to the very end of this video to find out what they are all about. As a bonus, you will learn how to raise your children into future billionaires. Brian Tracy's life was virtually no different than most people's early years. His father was a laborer at a woodworking company, and his mother taught school. His parents' wages were barely enough to feed the entire family. As Brian later admitted, the only thing he remembers about his childhood is the constant feeling of hunger. There was no money to enter a prestigious university, so Tracy decided to drop out of school, and then realizing that this way you cannot earn a fortune, decided to get a job as a sailor on a ship. 8 years of his life, he traveled the world and tempered his character, and when he returned home, he became a completely different person. Brian Tracy changed his thinking in a way that activated the part of him that had been blocked in his poor childhood by his parents. At that same moment, Tracy realized for himself the main point in his life and moved up the ladder of success phenomenally fast. Now, Brian Tracy is an authority on business and personal growth. He has helped millions of people increase their productivity, activate the positive attitude gene. How much do you think our emotional state affects prosperity? Brian Tracy believes that a positive attitude is crucial. It can help even in difficult situations. To get yourself on the right wavelength, take a few important steps. First, focus on the things you are grateful for. This will help shift your perspective in a positive direction. Make sure that when faced with a problem, instead of dwelling on the negative aspects, focus on finding a solution. This will help optimize your time to deal with the difficulty. Third, spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Avoid negative people who depress you. Try making a spreadsheet with each free and score from 1 to 10. Afterward, analyze the list. Tracy says that to many people, a positive attitude seems like something elusive and has no impact on real success. But the entrepreneur is convinced that it's exactly where you need to start your journey to the top and has found the idea. Take action. Over the years, Brian Tracy has learned one crucial quality. If he found an idea, he tried to use it immediately. I found that virtually every person but only thinks a lot and does little. Tracy believes this is absolutely wrong. In any situation where you see an unusual idea in your head, do not get distracted and immediately start using it. Of course, more often than not, the idea will not work instantly, and it is quite possible that it may not happen the second and third time. But on the 10th, something good will definitely happen. Relax and let your ideas lead you out. Get a notebook and write down 10 goals in there that you want to accomplish in the coming year. It's important that each one is described in the present tense, starts with the word I, and has a specific date. For example, I am my best friend every morning. Grab your notepad, turn the page with your past entries without reading them, and start writing your 10 goals again, which filling out your notepad should definitely become your daily habit. If you do, you'll find that your goals have changed, the words you use, the order of arrangement have changed. But continue not to look at past entries. Every day is a new page. Tracy states that your subconscious mind dives into your goals more and more each day. Write them down or don't look back, and it turns out that they gradually change. Goals that were written down at the beginning of the month may because it seems that I am not so important. Eventually, you will be able to engrave for yourself those necessary and important goals, which you will begin to gradually fulfill, writing down every morning goals. V-programming to approach the achievement of goals. The law of cause and effect. Brian Tracy was told about this rule by a professional salesman, and its essence is that if you want to achieve goals, then find a person who has already conquered the desired peak. Try to do everything that he did. Yes, it sounds strange, but only because poor thinking tells us don't steal other people's ideas, don't copy. However, it's not true. Ideas can be repeated, which is the reason why there is not one bank, but thousands. Not one restaurant, but hundreds of thousands. Plus, you'll agree, it makes it a lot easier. In all of this, according to Tracy, lies the basic principle of the adapter. If you want to triple your income and ask him the question, how do you do it? Most successful people are happy to talk about their achievements. So all you have to do is inquire, seek information, observe, verify, record, and then acting all life effects, such as financial well-being, health, feelings of joy, and happiness. There are reasons using which you are guaranteed to come to the desired result. Such an example could be an acquaintance of your best friend and so on. The law of faith. This rule goes hand in hand with the previous principle. The law of belief is this: whatever you believe, are convinced of, and sincerely believe becomes your reality. Everyone's beliefs are an acquired skill and can be changed. If parents put positive thinking about themselves into their children from a young age, as the years go by, they will feel confident and happy people. This is what happened to Brian's own children, for example. Their basic program always said, "I will achieve what I want. It's only a matter of time." But at the same time, according to Tracy, faith can also be limiting. If you've constantly been told that you won't succeed like others, chances are that this belief is already lodged in your head. To get rid of them, start asking yourself the right questions. For example, why are some people more successful than others? Subsequently, it will turn out that almost everyone has the necessary skills, and most of them can and should be developed. The only problem with negative attitudes is that it is an illusion that most successful people have been led to believe. They are simply those who have successful habits. This is the simple truth of Brian Tracy. Everyone is born with qualities that allow them to take it to the heights, but as it happens, many lose the importance of developing positive habits such as goal setting, time management, continuous learning, and perseverance, because these are the bricks from which success is built. Write one major goal that you would like to accomplish in the coming year. Let's share our thoughts and motivate each other to achieve our plans. Subscribe and think like a rich man.